I am Town Planner Karounwi, the Honorable Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development. Yes, I got a very disturbing news of a collapsed building in the early hour of yesterday here in Ido-Ekiti. So I mobilized the officers of my ministry here to have an on-the-spot assessment of the situation. We've been here, we've looked around. First and foremost, we thank God that the owner of the two-story building, 3 floors, have not completed the building for habitation. If the thing had been completed, only God knows the number of people that will be killed, not trapped. I find out that the approval for this building was given some 10 years ago. But what is very worrisome, like I have been complaining, was that getting an approved plan is one thing, but building the structure according to what was approved is another thing. Yes, this building have an approved plan about 10 years ago, but I'm very sure that what was built on the ground is contrary to what was on the approved plan. Structurally, no civil engineer, and I'm too sure the structural design is not what is on ground. You cannot have this large space without having supporting pillars that will keep the load. We don't have beam sufficient enough that can carry the load that was put on them. You can see the thing collapse from the 3rd floor, collapse on the 7th floor, compress the 2nd floor, and the 2nd floor compress the 1st floor. So can you just imagine, supposing people have been inhabiting the place, those people within the 2nd floor must have been completely compressed. I am using this opportunity again to reiterate what I have been saying, that we will not wait in the Ministry of Physical Planning for the life of just one Ekiti to be lost before we enforce strictly and stringently the provisions of the Urban and Regional Planning Law of 2014 and the Building Code of 2007 in Ekiti State. The ministry is inviting the developer to our office. And of course, for now, the government will be in charge of this property until the necessary things are done and sorted out with the government of Ekiti State. Let me say again, an appeal to everybody in Ekiti State. Don't put anything, don't mount anything on the land of Ekiti without getting a development permit, without getting an approval of go ahead. And henceforth, there must be site engineer. I won't tolerate it and I won't take it that when we give approval to a developer, corporate or individual, we must ensure that we monitor continuously. And if my officer get to any site and there is no professional supervisor on that site will be sealed off.